Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I was Pokemon going. Just kidding. I totally wasn't doing that. Hi, everyone. I'm attorney Aiden Kramer with the Law Office of Aiden Kramer in Colorado, and you're watching All Up in Your Business. Today on All Up in Your Business, we're going to venture into the exciting world of deeds. I did a video a long time ago about transferring property to an LLC. And in that video, the topic of deeds came up, and I asked if you guys wanted to learn more about the different types of deeds, and many of you said yes. So we're going to talk about all the different fun types of deeds. Just for clarification, in case some of you don't already know, when I talk about using deeds to transfer property to an LLC or anything else, I'm talking about real property, which is houses, condos, townhomes, things you live in. That's real property. So you wouldn't use a deed to transfer other types of property. This is talking about specifically real property. There are many different types of deeds. The three that I'm going to talk about are the three most commonly used deeds, and those are a general warranty deed, which is also usually just called a warranty deed, a special warranty deed, and a quitclaim deed. A general warranty deed is most commonly used in traditional transfers of real property. You're buying a house from somebody, they're selling their house. Usually you use a general warranty deed in that kind of a transaction. The purpose for that is what a general warranty deed means is that the seller or the grantor is warrantying or guaranteeing a few certain things about the property. The seller is guaranteeing, number one, that they own the property. They own title to the property and have the ability to transfer it to you. And they're also guaranteeing that there are no liens or encumbrances, no debt, no negative things that would affect title to the property. They're saying that they transfer it to you free and clear of all of those issues. If any issues do arise in the future, they're going to pay for you to defend your title in the property. So that's why it's commonly used in a traditional buy-sell transaction of a house. If you buy a house from somebody and use a warranty deed to purchase it, and then later on you find that there was an outstanding debt on the property and now there's a lien on the property, the seller guaranteed to you that that didn't exist, and now they have to pay and help you defend your title in the property. To help, I've drawn up some very useful and helpful illustrations of this. So here you can see under a warranty deed, the seller or the grantor is using a warranty deed to transfer title to the buyer or the grantee. And under this deed, the seller is guaranteeing that it's free and clear of any encumbrances and that the seller is going to defend title. That's why the buyer looks so happy, because a general warranty deed is good for the buyer. A special warranty deed is similar to a general warranty deed with one exception. The seller with a special warranty deed is only guaranteeing the title to the extent that the owner owned the property. So that basically means that they're saying that during the period when the seller owned the property, no issues, there were no encumbrances, no liens, no debts, no issues on the property that came up during that period when they owned the property. But they're not guaranteeing anything about what may have happened prior to when they took title to the property. So if you take title to a property through a special warranty deed and later find out that there's a debt or some other issue with the title to the property and it arose before the seller sold to you, before that seller purchased the property in the first place, then that seller isn't going to have to defend your title or really do anything. It's out of their hands. But if it's found that the defect in title arose when the seller was owning the property, then they would have to guarantee and defend the title in the property. And then finally, a quitclaim deed. Quitclaim deeds are very rarely used in those traditional buy-sell transactions and almost never should be used. This is much more common in something like transferring property to an LLC or through a trust or in a divorce situation, for example. A couple gets divorced and the husband will quitclaim deed the property to the wife. So what happens with a quitclaim deed is that there are no guarantees, no warranties whatsoever with the property. That's why the buyer doesn't look too happy, because he's kind of unsure of what this whole thing is. If there's an issue with title after you purchase it using a quitclaim deed, or after you take possession and ownership of it via a quitclaim deed, you have no recourse whatsoever to the seller or the grantor, whoever gave you the property. With a quitclaim deed, they're not even guaranteeing that they own the property. It could just be some Joe Blow walking down the street handing out quitclaim deeds. They can do that. Doesn't mean anything because he's not saying he owns the property. He's just deeding out properties willy-nilly to everybody. And for the record, just so we're all clear and on the same page, it's quitclaim deed, not quitclaim deed. I hear a lot of people saying quitclaim, but it's not quick, it's quit. Q-U-I-T. Whether or not it's one or two words, though, quitclaim or quitclaim, I'm still not sure. I'm pretty sure it's one word, but I think one of life's great mysteries, I guess. No one will ever know. So because of the differences in those types of deeds and the effect that they can have on the title of the property, it's always best to work with a real estate lawyer when you're dealing with any transaction related to real estate or real property. Using the wrong kind of deed can cause hiccups or issues in the title to the property down the line, and it could affect you directly, or it could affect you after you've sold or gotten rid of the property. But typically, not always, but in many cases, using a quitclaim deed to deed property from yourself into an LLC will be okay. Don't take my word for it, though. That's just usually the case, but it's going to vary substantially depending on your specific circumstances and the circumstances surrounding the property that you're going to be transferring. So because of that, don't rely on what I'm saying. Work with a real estate attorney to make sure that's the right way to do it. I hope that helped to clear up some of the confusion between the different types of deeds. It is confusing, and I even myself sometimes still get confused, even though I work with them quite often. If you're in Colorado and are looking for assistance with transferring a property to an LLC, you can of course contact me. My phone number and email are below. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Aiden Kramer, and I'll see you next time. Look, you guys, I caught one. I caught a Pokemon. He doesn't look very nice. I'm going to throw him back, I think.